Lovelies. How's it going? Oh, good. All the sound is working. I love when that works first time. Hope everyone's day is going well. We're back at it with some more coffee talk because it's been great. And I'm a big fan of this game being so cozy. And who couldn't use more cozy when everybody's streaming all the scary stuff? Yeah, so I definitely wanted to start with the same vibe we're gonna get because it's going to rain a lot in Coffee Talk. Because, you know, Seattle. Let's get into the game. We'll pause the music for now and we'll get the gate open. Let's go. Hope everyone's week has been good. I've been busy with a million appointments being canceled and moved around and whatever, right? So, but you know what? Hopefully I don't have to go anywhere today. That'd be great. I'm sick of driving in this terrible weather that we're having. There we go. Alright, let's continue. I've got a big cup of tea and I grabbed water, so I'm good to go. So let's get into it. Hopefully it won't be as dramatic as the first time we started yesterday. Just dots. Perfect. Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Man, do I ever feel that. Or not. Those are opposite feelings. It's Gala! Huzzah! We haven't seen him in a couple days. Hey, Gun. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. I am the shabbiest. Look how shabby I am. God dang it. Everything is just fine. I'm trying to convince myself that. You sure? Hard maybe? Hard maybe. Positive. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're on the positive side. I'm okay with that. I'm cool. How about you, sir? How's work? Oh, did you get your key back? I gave it to your not boyfriend. I mean, what? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Amazing. Nice. Italicized. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. Ah, that's right. Ooh, I got an achievement for it. Thanks for giving him the keycard, by the way. Good call. You saved me $100. Nice. Not a wait, what? A replacement key would have cost me at least that much. With the fines and everything. Ugh. I hate stuff like that. Moving an apartment sucks. Oof, pricey. Glad Mr. Hyde was around to help then. Yeah. I didn't think he'd be in Seattle, to be honest. You know, he's like that. Oh, but didn't you call him for a spare key? I did. So... let's just say I had a hunch. He smelled him. He's like, I'm sniffing him out. There's a pattern to his visits, even if he isn't aware of it. Oh, see? Maybe he isn't sporadic as he thinks he is. He'll fly here whenever he gets tired of something. Man, I wish I could just do that. Could be about work, life, or simply because he's bored, like with Ellie recently, or so he says. I see. Never he knew he liked Seattle that much. It's totally about Gala. It's not about Seattle at all. Just saying. Or there's something that keeps him coming back here. Or someone. Really? What is it? Take a guess. It's you. It's you, 100% you. Uh-huh. Well, if I have to guess... Just say it, me. Say it. It's him. It's the boy. Maybe you? Me? I mean, the two of you are very close. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, we're into it already. And good bonds are hard to come by these days. That is true. It's hard to make friends. I see. Well, he's not someone who's big on attachments. Really? Really? I don't believe you. Or so he claims. We had a whole talk with Hyde last stream about this car that he's got like memories of, and it's like all wholesome with him and Galeb. Like, you cannot tell me this man does not have attachments. Is that right? Who knows? Maybe that's changing. Oh, so super changing. It's been hundreds of years. Because the answer is more or less your coffee shop here. What? Okay, that's not where I thought this was going. It's definitely you, though. Really? There aren't a lot of places with a good crowd and a warm atmosphere. Yeah. With an excellent hosted booth? Kella, thank you. So cute. And as you just said, good bonds are hard to come by. Alright, ballad. Throw it back in my face. What's not to like? It would be truly an honor if you felt that way. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Yeah. Or at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. Told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. What do you want, babe? What do you want? On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. So Henry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. Ah, Henry. We haven't seen Henry yet, actually. I know I put the title as Everyone is Home, but... I mean, technically we haven't seen Henry. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it, like ginger? I think it's called STMJ. I'll have a cup of that. Yeah. That's definitely, milk. Ginger. And honey. I don't remember what that stands for, but that's what it is. It's Gala. It has to have ginger in it. Yeah. Do I have anything for you? I do not. I still have Georgie's later. He forgot a second time. One nutritious drink from the archipelago coming up, which will be in my brew pad now. Milk. A warm booster made of susu, telur, madu, and jahe from Indonesia. There's definitely no egg in it. I have no eggs here. 3 ingredients, game. 3! Oh, he's such a big boy. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. I'm drinking black jasmine tea with soy milk and a little bit of agave. Not much. I don't really, I wanted to amplify flavor. I don't want it to sweeten my drink. The drink's name itself is an ingredient. Susu, telur, madu, jahe, milk, egg, honey, and ginger. No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Oh. Okay, who loves eggnog? I do. I love eggnog. And it's so funny that this comes up too, because I was watching a stream this morning, and the streamer, her name is Queen Clover, and she was talking about eggnog and how she was streaming with her brother, and he called her the Nog Hog, and I was just like, if you love eggnog, you love it, but if you don't, you don't. There's no in between with eggnog. Albeit spicier and not as rich. Yeah, there's no ginger in eggnog, so. But I can see why Henry likes it. It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. Well, it's got milk in it too, and he's a Nekomimi, so. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Who does that? I don't. I would never forget to take a break. Nope. Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. Heck yeah. What do you think? That would be lovely. Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh, why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. Ooh, that's not good. And it's not exactly great outside either. Thought he liked this kind of weather. Him, yes. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. Why? Because it's super full of holes and stuff? I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep, gave me the whole backstory of it. Well, he didn't technically tell me how old it is, but it's a little old. Oh, I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. He's got feelings. He's full of feelings. The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it, but don't tell him I told you that. Which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia and feelings? So many feelings. For you, specifically. I was gonna say homesickness. But I realize that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. I feel that. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. You don't even have to live that long to realize that, sadly. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we get used to it at some point. Nah. Even people who live forever, like, have to deal with stuff. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself. It sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Yeah, I feel that. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. Jeepers. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Who did? Riona! Oh, hey there. We meet again. Why you sit so far away? Keep Big Bear. Look at him. Big Teddy. Well, take Big Puppy. For correctness. Yes, hello. Uh-oh, phone call. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Let's focus on Riona. Welcome, Miss Riona. Good evening. Also, I had to look at some of these achievements for this game, and they're all super negative, and I'll probably never get them because they're all mean. I'm meeting up with someone. Lucas? Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, you mean the tire? There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking. Well, actually, Officer Georgie wanted to know where you were parked. My pleasure. May I order a cup of Russian tea? Maybe? Maybe. Russian tea. Well, that would obviously be tea. Nebru? Ah, Russian tea. It's so pretty. God, I love this game. There you go, my darling. Russian tea for the lady Russian to deliver. Stop. Stop me. Don't make these jokes. They're terrible. Russian tea. Despite the name, it's a totally American drink. Why am I not surprised? I was gonna say, I don't think they'd have lemon in Russia. Probably doesn't grow there that much. That's a good one. Okay, well, she's happy, so I'm okay with it. This is perfect, by the way. Thank you. You're welcome. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? Lucas? You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Huzzah! I knew it. Ah, that's right. So you two did end up connecting after all. We did, yes. But truth be told, I really wasn't sure about contacting him at all. Also, do you know who stole my fidget spinner? I was playing with that. It was in my drawer. Why is that? Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent an email the following night. Right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 a.m. I'm sure he was up. It's pretty late. A little, but surely no worse than forgetting it altogether. But he replied straight away, to my surprise. Yeah, he was totally up. Had no idea he was such a night owl. Or perhaps just an extremely early bird. No, night owl. Right? Wonder if he ever sleeps. Oh, you're supposed to do that? You're supposed to sleep. Somebody make a note of that. Should be a question for you too, miss. Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. Yes. Go, boy. You can do it. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met. It's fair. Which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern. Oh, he was stressing. He was hard stressing about it. Well, he did return here the next evening looking for you. Did he? Yep, he said so himself. I see. How peculiar. He was upsetty, like spaghetti. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. Aww, that's so cute. Then he said he wants to meet up and speak in person, which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary. I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out? Perhaps. I suppose we'll see. Guys, sitting so far apart, how dare you? Yes, darling. Yeah, so Hyde's not coming tonight. Sad days. Probably for the best given the circumstances of our. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Why don't you go over there then? Just saying. Understandable. Dang it. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping to become more stable as the days go by, but they've literally become worse. No need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right, you tried everything you could. I literally cannot do anything else. Come on, Seattle City. I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children? That's a loaded question. Sorry? Oh my goodness, they both stared at me. I was like, what, guys? What? Oh, I mean, the hospital admission problem from the other day? Oh, that! For a minute there, I thought I'd be with kids I was unaware of. That's what I was like. I'm like, baby, not the best way to word that, Riona. Just saying. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries, that was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Ah, yes, well... Apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. Everybody high stress. I get it. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you. While we're on the topic of children? I was wondering when this was come up. I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. That's funny. That's exactly where Georgie's car was, too. At a meter spot just outside the now-defunct library. That's horrible. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection? Yeah. Yes, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. Dude, you've lived here a long time. You should know that. You know the area? I know the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. That's so sad. It's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done with it. It should still be a library. Fight for the libraries, guys. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. What? Who gets rid of a library if there's a college nearby? What is this? Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd. Odd how? It's just barren. Oh, darkest timeline. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Yeah, it's like you lived here like, what? Like 60 years or something? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit. That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long, long time ago. Perhaps that is what you were recalling? Could you guys just sit closer? This is going back and forth on my eyes. Flea market, huh? Last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There's a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. Okay, this is getting weird now. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Hawthorn trees are great. Big fan of hawthorn. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just gonna recap a bit here, okay? Get all my facts straight. Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. On a seemingly deserted street within a busy area. There is a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. It sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there. That's so sad. Oh? Are you serious, Pops? Georgie! Why wouldn't I be? That is crazy. Hey, now we got a full house. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh boy. I thought it'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. God, for the love of all the things holy. Do you have my lighter? Tell me my lighter is here. Well, you're in luck because it is. Damn, thank goodness. Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. It lives here now. Just bring it with my drink later. Sure, let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Well, well, well. What's up, y'all? Georgie, please. What's new? What's shaking? What's baking? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized, so you have perfect timing. Oh? I got your car too, lady? Yes, but it's not a big issue. It's an issue if it's happening frequently. Still sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you'd like. That'd be real swell. Got it. She had his number? What? Okay. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or...? Yes, maybe. Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago. Oh, there it is. I see. You can rest assured we already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That's bad! That sucks! What's that? Am I hearing you out of all people doubting my skill? No, of course not. No, not me. No. Not me. Don't know what you're talking about, Georgie. No idea. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. Ah, well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso gun. Don't forget my lighter. It's the Freya special. You know what? She hasn't come back either. Maybe we'll see her at like the end of the game. Give later, when she will definitely not forget again. Right? Right. Trash. No, sorry. Oh, there it is. Thanks. You probably think I'm being silly, but you're the silliest. But what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. He says in the room full of, like, fantastical people. Werewolf. Satyr. Banshee. Like, come on. It's fine. Don't you have anything of that sort? Well, I have good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. I break my wife's cup and stuff. Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. The Freya special. Cheers. Perfect as always. You just can't beat coffee from a proper, like, coffee machine. Like, there's just something about it. It's just wholesome as heck. What can I get you, Lucas? You ready to order? Might as well. I'd like something desserty. Oh my goodness, this little candy boy. Because it's my cheat day. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. With chocolate. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. So it was a real hot chocolate. The name also reminded me of a song. But for some reason, I can't remember the title right now. It's like me trying to think of any song. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? Yeah. Then I'll have that thick cola. It's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it. So, ginger? I always think, like, when they say hot spicy, it's ginger. Chocolate, miraku, and ginger. And I love ginger. I had ginger in my tea this morning. Which for a lot of people still in the middle of the night, but it's fine. There's a frickin' churro in there. Where did I get that? Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. And we'll... Oh, I got a tomodachi in there too. Let's look at the chocolate. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. Wholesome. Oh, I haven't looked at the stories either. On a short break to refresh and wreak havoc on return. Post your recs on my channel or my sub at blah, blah, blah. What's the stories today? Oh, I must have checked these at the end of last stream. Then we're good. We're good. Oh, so that's what it's called. That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool. No. It's very warm. Bon appetit. Bon. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks. You're so welcome. Everybody's got drinks. Let's go. So, Pops. Just earlier, you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience. Alright, less excited for that phase. Was it in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well, why you keep calling her lady? She has a name. I don't know if I should even talk about it. You were literally just talking to it with this civilian. What's wrong with me? Because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Oh, we get into the spooky, guys. Should I get my spooky face on? Even for me. What happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not that big a deal, honestly. Uh-huh. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You've got a point there. Let's go spook. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. Concrete sidewalk with meter parking spots, fence here and there, and an unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted about. Oh, so there's some, like, cameras there. No tree? What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Huh. Oh, that old dead tree. Yeah, he's lived here, like, his whole life, too. It was uprooted by the city back in January. Darkest timeline. Oh. The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. Sad times. I see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and, being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old? You think so? Are we thinking dryads? What are we thinking? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona. She's so cute. Are you expecting something from me? Huh? Oh, no. Sorry if I crossed the line. You seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear the author's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Heck yeah. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? No. No. Never. So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 or 5 cars are parked there overnight at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As suspected, though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday, was a different story. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody's scared now. Look at his little face. It's okay, Lucas. I like how you can still see, like, the steam from their cups coming up. What a stage setup, eh? You goofs. Ah, there we go. Aw. Thank goodness. Oh, my poor little boy. I just want pat. Sorry about that. Please continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift and I found nothing was amiss. Wow, the music changed though. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked one last round to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Whew, that was quick. Okay. Then at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done. Right? Wrong. So I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flattened. What? That's 12 vandalized cars for you. In a span of less than 10 minutes. That's insane. That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools. Right? But that wasn't all. Oh, no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went out suddenly and all at once. Never mind, we are playing spooky games. Look out, guys. What? Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. Oh no! They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet, I saw nothing at all. Oh. Oh, thank goodness, the music's back. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something. But but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool, though. Wait, why were you in his car? I may be laughing now, but I was pissed my pants there, you see. No doubt. No doubt. Well, wherever they were, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyway, I think I want another drink. All that talking is making my throat dry, and coffee just ain't cutting it. Roger that. What would you like? What do you suggest? Tea? I always suggest tea. That's my go-to. How about some tea with ginger and honey? Oh, okay. Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuffy as a base? Yeah. You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Okay, then I'd like a red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. I literally told you what it was called, dude. Ginger and honey. Tejahe Rosella. I like it. Also, my drawer's empty now. One piping hot Tejahe Rosella for you. And that one is steeped with roasted ginger with a touch of honey, perfect for rainy evenings. So always. Born and raised in Seattle, still a lactose intolerant cop. Why would that change? That would not change. Oh, what does it mean? Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and Rosella is Roselle, another name for his hibiscus. I'm not sure if that's like the Latin name for it. I'm gonna have to check. I see. A legit herbal drink. Always. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Call. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops. Because I'm not scared of ghosts. Just the dark and everything else. Real beings scare me more. It's fair. Very true. Wait a sec, Kick. What do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even something crazier than that. This is a real serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Now she's got serious, right? Right, the tree, wasn't it? Well, yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. Everybody listen up. Story time. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right. They called it the Fairy Market. Oh, we effed up. We effed up now. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace. But it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. Was all that before the Vindiction Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. Feel that. What? As good as, like, not existing at all. Really? That's horrible. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place. To ensure transient survival throughout the changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection. Just so people would notice and come and take a look. Sorry, I really had to sneeze there. Because it was illegal, silly. I think that I said something about it sounds too low-key. My bad. Oh. And that was exactly the problem. Market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Yeah. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. Oh no! And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before. Wait a second, what? They turned into a tree! Why did I never hear about it? How long ago was this? The accident occurred in 1959. But the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And remember, the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Of course he was. Of course. Oh. Correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site. As well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. It's really sad. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. Rude. But there was a body, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect. You mean the tree? Yeah, right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass from the physical world, some may leave specific. Ooh, there's a typo there. Landmarkers behind. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that. No, you would probably dissipate. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So I'm getting this right. The tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. And that's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa. I'm boiling. Angry boy. I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you. Yeah, it's gonna be like, what would happen if we moved the body? Quote unquote. Yes? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? Absolutely, 100%. I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. You know what I mean. Stay safe. Yee. Gala. Wholesome. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted. Bye, Georgie. Drive safe. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. Oh no, everybody's leaving. There's one thing I want to confirm, though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not. Unfortunately. That is why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. They were efforts by those who remember to preserve the memory. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree. It really makes me question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It is quite scary to think about. You've been alive a very long time, Gala. For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. He is Lucas. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. So polite. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona. Thank you. See you around. Bye. Take care. You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? Oh my goodness. Look at him. It's like, I care. Let me care. We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Rude child. Well, just kidding. Don't hate me, please. I'm a little upsetty. You're still a good boy, though. Well, do you want another drink, maybe? Wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. Ah. Lemon, something. Ah, butterfly. Oh. Okay, I'll order something for you. May I? Sure. Could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for Our Lady. Sure, what is it? It had blue pea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. I love it. Mint, lemon. Brr. Ugh. So cute. So this is actually what happens when you put lemon or like a citric component in butterfly blue pea. It turns this purple color. It's really pretty actually. So Galaxy Minty. I love it. Make some tasty coffee, nerd? I will. I'm doing tea right now. We just made this one. Witness the morphing nebula as the lemons poured into the cup. Magical and refreshing. Heck yeah. Who got updated? Riona. Perfect. Oh, I got a birthday. I still love this picture of her. Better yet, pour some sugar on me. I don't have sugar. I have honey, though. Is honey okay? Is that acceptable? From the man sitting right beside you. It looks nice. Very pretty. Tasty as heck. I've done butterfly pea with mint. It's actually nice. I like it. Thank you. I'm glad you do. And wow, it looked exactly like what I envisioned. He's winking at me. This boy. You're a G. What does that mean? I'm old. I don't know what a G is. I mean, my name starts with G. Does that count? I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier, though. Honey is used in inappropriate situations. I may or may not be unhinged due to the rain. That's fair. I mean, my whole game is raining, and I saw your tweet earlier, and I was like, ugh. So, hopefully your weather is improving, though. I mean, you could have my weather, everything's snow, like, just snow. Lots of snow, and it's cold. It was a lot to take in. Also, but that whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills. Yeah, for some reason, this game started off a horror, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm appropriate for spooky month now. It's currently pouring. Aww. I mean, is it thunderstorm pouring or just pouring? Because maybe it'll clear up if it's not, like, stormy. Why? Ugh. Don't you feel scared? Of just disappearing in the end? Because I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you, too. Thunderstorm, I hear thunder. Oh, no. My cat gets really scared when there's thunderstorm. She'll go hide in, like, tiny spots in the apartment, and I have to find her and just be like, it's okay, I got you. She's become very sensitive to those kind of things in her old age. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano your way. The traditional way. Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, huh. Now that's what you call call huge pressure. I was gonna say perspective, but I'm like, why am I reading words that aren't existing? Before that, though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question? Super teeny. Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before? What? So I know it's not impossible. Whoa, for real? Her part was that of a sorbet aria, and she was not very well known. What is a sorbet aria? Because I know what a sorbet is, but not with aria. Oh, I mean she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons. Often desserts. Delicious. Hence, sorbet aria. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something? Yeah. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. And I want desserts too. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused male role at the very end of the opera. Wondering wide how people could act so crazy when in love. And that's fair. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It's a funny epilogue to the opera, yeah. But hearing a banshee sing such a playful and lighthearted piece was truly an eye-opener for me. Oh man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works. Well, that's too bad. You know what? Hyde might have some. That guy's got stuff. But it always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. What? A commune? It's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I've never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. But you wholesome. Look at you. Pat, pat, pat. Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you. And wishing to leave a mark on this world. Is that what you think? Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. That's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful yet courageous. I like that. That's good. Right, because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's going to remember us? Right? No comment. Yeah, I was like, no comment. Aw. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Why wouldn't you? Don't answer questions with questions. That's rude. Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large. Humongously? Is that word right? Large. Super big. Literally couldn't count on my siblings if I wanted to. Because they're everywhere, thanks to my dad. He's one of those satyrs. We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple of months. Then he'd just leave again a couple days later. Are you the eldest? Nope, he's like way down there. But my older bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Oh. Which is where my mom and siblings live now. Sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Only a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want to sell the house, they have to chase after me. Your girl. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. But that was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. Fair. That's why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. It sounded really sus before. I was young and naive too, you know? Because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone, after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Yeah. Oh, sad? So sad? Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. I love this game. It's so wholesome. No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. Fair. But you see, we're all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time. Oh, my baby. That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Fair. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. Yeah. I just don't want to take up more of your time. Oh, that's poor boy. So, can I just ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? Ah? Nani? I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I think you mean dumbass, but close enough. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? You worked hard for it. Yet I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. Yeah, he had an epiphany. It was amazing. Went with the flow, made excuses a lot. All to justify the gain. But to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. They'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Yay! Don't pay people with exposure. Pay people. People need to get paid. That won't be much at first. Because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so... wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure, though. How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet. But ideally, we'll have, like, an interview first, and then I'll record your singing. I'll bring all the gear. We'll also be doing all the editing and stuff. It's gonna take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own, too. So I can bet you the result will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? Lies! If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you. These two, so cute. I'm flattered. But no thank you. Damn it, Riona. Damn it. Stressed. Okay. Thanks for considering me, though. Do it later. It's okay. Thanks for giving it a thought. Ugh. Looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yeah, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like that. Yes, please come back. Please come back. If you want to. Okay. So cute. No shipping, but so cute. Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Gun. Sorry if I bored you. You're fine, dude. No, truly, it was my pleasure. You guys are great. Cool. Okay, I really have to go. See you around? Safe trip? Alrighty, see you. Come again soon? These two, so cute. The dots are unnecessary. I think tonight was the most I've talked in the past 2 years. Amazing! And I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, Gun. For what? For being such a good host. I got you. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. No, you're fine. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. Do it. Do it. Think hard. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting, always. Safe trip, Miss Rihanna, and have a good night. Oof, that was so much talking. Woof. Accurate. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Ooh! Oh, that's so pretty. Entire garden in a teacup. From the leaves to the pollen. Can you hear the bees? I'm gonna guess it's butterfly, pea, honey, and lemon. It's like, look, a little bee. So cute. Who could have guessed that it would still be raining? Alright, news. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first tests. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avathor tops US music charts. World Goblin Center. Oh, Golem, sorry. I read Goblin. World Golem. I said it right the first time. And then continue to note. Alright, let's look at the phone. No new stuff in there. Maybe Aqua will come back today. I haven't seen her in a bit. Dinner with my team. That's real cute. Normal schedule. That's fine. I'm taking it easy today because self-care is important. Don't forget to take a good rest once in a while from Freya Faye. Ooh, where's Frey? Freya. Last night was wild. Ever had a night like that? Cute. Oh, that's everything. Alright, let's have a look at the music. Oh, it's a favorite playlist. I need to play around with that. Let's start at the top. Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up, and the weather's keeping quiet. Well, it's not thunderstorming, so I guess. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. And then the people show up. Who's here, buddy? Oh! It's you two. Huzzah. Why are you dotting at me? Alright, guys. Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you two. How did it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. I like that his phone is just like, looks even bigger than everybody else. Alright, why are you shifting eyes? Goodness, are you having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just... Well, for starters, my Fury's giving me a hard time. Oh no. Your Fury? Is it the full moon already? No, but I sometimes get pre-Fury symptoms. Pre-Fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for fury. That changes the way we react to pretty much everything. Symptoms vary depending on who you ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, our energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. That sucks. Small, but annoying. Doesn't sound pleasant. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. And a bit crankier as well. Oh, Hyde and his no comments. Is there a drink that could help you with that? Like the Galahad? I never found one, but if anyone come with it, it's you then. Since the Galahad can soothe your fury, maybe it would work pre-fury as well? Maybe. But I think it would need to be more relaxing. Ooh! Like a Galahad with no caffeine, maybe blue? Okay, well, let me look here real quick. The Galahad, I think, is coffee. Galahad. Oh, no, it's tea. Sorry, my bad. So milk, ginger. So let's like butterfly pea, milk, ginger. That's so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna take a picture of them. Do I have anything? No, my drawer is empty. That's right. Take this. It's gorgeous. Like you. Here you go. A gala tea for you. I mean, technically the other one is a gala. Has tea in it too, but this is no caffeine. A silky but spicy beverage that soothes fierce emotions and brings dormant joys back to life. It's cute. Gala's at the bottom. Veteran, now working at a hospital. Such a good boy. Do you come up with these names on the spot? No. It takes a bit of soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on. It almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. Ooh. No comment. Call it a sixth sense. Right. Let's see how your sixth sense tastes. Wow, this is excellent. Exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. What can I get you, boy? Oh my goodness, so many dots. What's with the long looks, you two? Did something happen? Actually, Gun. Guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. Oh no, my help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No, I was so tired today I nearly fell asleep on the job. Ugh. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. Never seen you like this and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. Say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. Too relatable. No advice I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping it together as it is. You should know by now how I feel when Fury's about to hit. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all. You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one. Lying on the sofa, staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of the room. And it's not the first time either. It's a constant these days. Please help me help him. I'm at my wit's end. Hyde. Hyde, what's going on? Mr. Hyde? Ugh, fine. Truth is, I'm bored to death. Or I would be if it wasn't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearing 40 years old. I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting. You usually make it sound like you're much older. 40 years old in vampires' years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species' years. Ooh, okay, my bad. Eyes on the prize. Intervention first, gossip later. Thank you. My apologies. Why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job! Hey, no need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? Not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs. But modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You did mention something like that last time. You aren't trying to leave modeling behind then. Yeah. Is there a specific reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion in a different way. They wanted to keep their outfits for a while, so they had to be elegant, well-made, and versatile. It's true. I miss that kind of thing. Some campaigns that I featured in stayed on billboards for months. And I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with their wearers. I endorsed something that would feature in their cherished memories. But then social media came and it all became disposable. Yeah, I hate that. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posted online, and it gets attention for what? 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in and everything's forgotten. Blink and it's gone. There's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days though, with slow fashion and the like? That's true, and people are getting into vintage clothes too. I salute that. But the reality of my job remains the same. What about your fans? You have so many people following you. You mentioned that last night and my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm picky. That's fair. That's fair. Being admired is nice, but it doesn't constitute a bond. So are you saying that you'd like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered. I mean, Lucas remembered you from like a super vintage magazine. And he's a wee baby. That became a part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you? Like Gala? It's not the same thing. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. That job still needs to be fun. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts? Did you mistake me for a hard-working vampire? Fair. Ooh, maybe you should go work with Silver. That would be good. Do you see what I'm dealing with? It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you'd like to mull it over with a drink in your hand, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, that sounds good. Just make me something I like. Anything you seem to enjoy recently or when we first met. Oh. What would he like? Let's do this one. I don't think I've done this one yet. Somebody should have coffee here. I didn't. Jahe to brick. Here you go, Mr. Hyde. You seem to like this well enough. Let's have a look at it. Went too far. Ginger presides over the ground coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. What am I doing on coffee? Oh my goodness, there's so many drinks. Hyde, you're at the top, aren't you? Part of Los Angeles agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. In fact, I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Such a good boy. Currently a model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. He's my first 3. No, Amanda had 3 too, but she's got no information, so that's fun. Okay. Okay. Nice. And you lost your bet, Hyde. A bet? When Hyde was wallowing in self-pity yesterday, I told him many people cared about him. And I bet you can remember what he liked, even if he gave you no instructions. So now I get to say that I was right, and Hyde gets to buy me dinner. Date night. It's date night. I'm here for it. At a place of my choosing. Ugh. You're gonna pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gill? I'm sure he's won plenty. Also, how did my blanket go? Oh, tangled up. Gotta be cozy. More blankets. Let's see. You say it, Hyde. He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made. I love it. Amazing. Ow. Oh. Yeah, I'm this close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I'm saving on food. Hell yeah. Just rub it in my face, why won't you? I think it's supposed to be way down too, but whatever. Oh, Lua! Hi, everyone. Hey, Lua. Hi, Lua. Busy night, I see. Yeah, I have 2 people here. I'm swamped. You're gonna have to leave. So I'm just kidding. Hi, Miss Lua. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I wanted to apologize for the other night. Oh my goodness. Everybody's gotta be sorry. I'm so excited to see you, especially since it's been a while. We ended up fighting with... But we ended up fighting with Bailey. Sure? We? They? You? Who's booping me? Lucas, stop. You must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're kind of fun to watch. Maybe you should do that couples canceling thing. How are things with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer. If that's alright. Of course, what would you like? Spent the whole day talking in meetings and presentations. So I have a bit of a sore throat. Ooh, I do have a drink for that. Is there anything you recommend for that? Definitely something with lemon and honey. Sounds great. I'd love a lemon and honey drink then. We're gonna do green tea. Here's my green tea. Lemon and honey. Yeah, we made this drink for Georgie in the last game. Here you go, some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery. And it's just delicious. A cure for a sore throat. Can't get any easier than that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Her whole thing is in French. I will not butcher that to save you guys from my bad accents. Thanks. Thanks, Dr. Gunn. Like Dr. Mario. No credentials. This is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. Don't mind me, I'm trying to drink more while I'm talking this time. I get into like a phase of talking too much and not drinking anything. My company's trying to get a big contract. So I've been organizing meetings with everyone. Making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Everybody's got tough jobs. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibilities and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Heck yeah. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you've probably gathered that Bay and I have been fighting. Yeah, and Hyde told me a little bit about it too. Right, well, we haven't discussed the wedding for the past couple days. Yes, because Bailey got scolded by Hyde, I think. And honestly, it's done me a lot of good. There it is. Thing is, I know Babe means well. He suggests all these things that he thinks I'd like. And I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me. But I get annoyed instead. Girl, what the heck? And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed. Which makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Girl. Well, it'd be easier if we always acted rationally. That's the thing. There it is. We only got annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although, I guess if you figured out what actually annoys you, it would help. That's the problem, I'm not sure. Yeah, she seems to be very not sure of things lately. First, I thought I was tired or worried. The decision-making in my job has taken a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. Yeah. I don't want Bay to spend too much money, but he's right that involving my family comes with strings attached. I'm not sure how to avoid that, though. Cut them out. It's fine. I'm realizing that might not even be the main issue. So many issues! The more he sends me links to venues and caterers, the more it all feels wrong to me. Just elope, it's fine. I don't mean the wedding itself. I want to get married to Babe. But the way we're planning it, I don't know. I've been to my friends' weddings before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. There's always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends, colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I listen and think, this is great, this is what I want. Now it just feels more and more off to me. I mean, I get that. I don't want any of those things. Why don't you tell your fiance that? Yes, hide. Hammer. Drop the hammer. She's so cute, though. What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet? Emphasize that's not the problem. Or that I'm questioning his ability to help with the budget. Emphasize that's not a problem. It's up to you how you communicate, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much, you all know that. It's supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. Bae wants to honor that. He feels off if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear, you and your alpha are well matched. You always worry so much about what others think, instead of working out your own wants and needs. You do realize that's the important bit, right? This is why I love Hyde so much. I mean, generally, yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate it properly, for starters? Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you met him, the blonde guy with the puppy eyes. I would say he's blonde, but sure. Right, I'm glad you remember that, because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married, and the strangers who put wedding pictures online. Yeah, this is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Have it in trainers at a fast food joint if that's what you like. That way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simpler wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. That's the thing. Keys. I still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Thank goodness. But point well taken. It's just, no. It's just, my family might have certain expectations. That's not for them to decide. Did they openly say that? No. Then maybe they do. Or maybe you just think they do. The only way to find out is to talk to them. Besides, isn't Bailey's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. I'm not saying just disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything. But you shouldn't put their needs above your own. Yeah. There it is. I really shouldn't, should I? You're giving me food for thought. Thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Heck no. Amazing how you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. There it is. Maybe you should become a therapist. We had this topic, actually. Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. Wow, guys. I did say I might become a couples counselor, but I agree with with what you all implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. No. People need your business. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. Finds it too impermanent. Wants to leave a mark. Wants to have fun. This is a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you can make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I had proper fun was maybe 20 years ago. What happened then? 2000s? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer. She wanted to take her own pictures. She got a studio, lugged the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup. Then she whipped out an old film camera, proper relic. I hadn't seen one like it since the 60s. My granddad has an old black and silver camera with 2 lenses. Is it something like that? Yeah, exactly like that. She said she preferred it because of the way it captured the light. And also because it was a slower experience. Something that would allow us to connect more. Adorable. At first I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more. But something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes, if that. Is that unusual? Yep, most fashion photographers take dozens of pictures in a row. It's true. Felt a bit sorry for her, to be honest. Oh, mouse freaked out there. Thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. We had a great time and got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use up the remaining exposures. Fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. And then she suggested I come with her to her dark room. Watch how she developed pictures and how they came out. You did always have a fondness for dark places. Comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. First of all, I looked really like me, you know? A me I could recognize. But that's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into processing each frame. Working each... Bleh. Bleh. Blah, 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 blah. Not a vampire, I swear. Working each picture through the chemical bath. Why was that so hard? Hanging them, drying them, it was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait? When she saw it, she got a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera. And it was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took of her. Cute! I'm in a weird place these days. It's not like me to tell these kinds of tales. He's all sappy. Or to launch into soppy monologue. Really, it should be sappy, but whatever. Just forget it. I said nothing. No, I think it's a beautiful story. And it gives me an idea, I think, of another career for you. Please share, Lua. You'd be doing both of us a solid. Go on, then. Well, maybe it's because I've looked at so many of them recently, but apparently film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said, it captures the light beautifully. And it's a more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that? Who, me? No, the other vampire who's looking for a new line of work. But no. Shh. I think you've got the wrong guy here, Lua. I know I'm disgustingly sentimental these days, but I'm not that far gone. Attending one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Ah well, forget about it then. No, don't forget about it at all. It'd be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental. And you love to chat people up. You solve all the bridesmaids' drama and offend the parents. But most importantly, you do something for those people that they'll never forget. Gift? They'll look at your pics their whole lives. If that's not leaving a mark, I don't know what is. He's such a good boy, though. You're assuming they won't get divorced. this is the right topic for Miss Lua. It's alright, I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep on my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick-skulled vampire. I love that. That's great. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Kisses. Yeah, right. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. Maybe some talking. Do it. Thanks again, Hyde. And good luck. I hope your next adventure is a good one. It will be. Good night, Lua. Good night, Gun. See you later. Good night, you two. Ah, me and my boy. Here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed. Proper night owls. You didn't say anything about that wedding photographer idea. Nope. It's ridiculous, right? It's not for me to say, but I wouldn't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the home film photography experience. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do, sometimes. But I'm not a romantic. People get married, they think they're taking a first step into forever. Well, there's no such thing as forever, says the immortal. Everyone ends up disappointed in some way, and then next thing you know... I don't want to sound too depressing. So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only in a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone who enjoys their company. You can do that for years with friends, family, lovers. But at the end of the day, you're still you, a separate person. And they're still them. There's no two souls becoming one. Not really. I know, the one time I tried really didn't work out. But do you regret trying? No, I guess I don't. Confirm for me that marriage and the like, it's never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing that about myself. It's given me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, when I see people who truly believe it, people who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely, even if for most of them it won't pan out, there's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame. Harsh. Or a flower bloom like it will never wilt. Well, in my case, I singed off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute when I said we'd be together forever and meant it, I sure felt alive. If you know all that then, you must also know it's something worth celebrating. Something worth helping other people celebrate. You're a tricksy one, Gun. Who, me? And I'm too tired to fight your logic. Which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde. And I meant to say, I appreciate our one-to-one chats. I hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. Oh, it's plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different from anyone else I know. Thank goodness Gala is from a long-living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. The world will change 100 times. Technologies will die up. New technologies will come. I will feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Lua and Gala won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will. Am I right, Gun? That is very perceptive of you, Mr. Hyde. Hey, you've grown to know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So anyways, I'm looking forward to that. To continuing our story. Oh, so cute. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We will make sure it's not misplaced. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm gonna go browse for some film cameras. What's the worst that can happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. And you as well. Oh, such a good boy. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde. Well, now I have to look at this. Who's updated? Who's doing the thing? Oh. Guess where I am, because sure as hell I don't know. Are you lost? You two. Silly butts. But some of us will. Goot! Ooh, bitter heart. Shadows that will help you try to hide. Ugh. Music, rain. I mean, I know, like Daddy's having a bad time with rain, but I would rather have rain than nothing. Alright. We're going to read this real quick, and then I'm going to take a quick break. So, the news for today is new image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review. Ooh, bad. Robots asked to give ultimate advice. Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. I mean, burnout in general is real, so. But I will be right back, guys. I'm just going to take a quick break. I finished my tea, so I'm going to make sure I got more beverages, and I will be right back. Hope everybody took an opportunity to go stretch and walk around a little bit and get more beverages. Start the day now. Oh my goodness, immediately a person here, but I have to look at my phone. Nothing in there. Make me scroll so hard. No deliver today, resume tomorrow. Yes, take the day off. Just spent almost 2 hours checking on the mobile games in the App Store. The amount of copycat games is just staggering. Yes, don't look at the App Store. Top of the morning to y'all. Hungover but feeling awesome? A girl always has her secrets. Rachel, please. Sillies. Alright, good evening. Who's here? Georgie! Hello, Pascal. Nice to see you in your animated emotes now. Look so cute. Hey, good. How are you doing? My favorite lurker is always showing up. Officer? Oh. Sorry. My mind is kind of elsewhere right now. You didn't leave your lighter here this time, so I don't have it. No worries. Work issues? What else? I'm all ears if you want to chat. You're a pal. I'm in a real bind. What happened? Well, never any workplace issues aside. Things are getting weirder by the minute, and I'm feeling out of my depth. Are you talking about recent patrols? Yeah. I've been analyzing the CCTV footage the last couple of days. Oh, I see. How did that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything? Yes and no. The infrareds caught a couple of blurry things. They ran off, turned a corner, and disappeared. Berries. Could have been anything, like rats or cats. But neither fits with what I heard on the scene. The footsteps, you know, the laughter. Come to think of it, it sounded more like giggles. Giggles? Can werebeasts giggle? Not at that size, no. Even if they could, it doesn't explain the footsteps, really. Right, C. Who's spamming? Oh, it's Lucas again. Do you know why the satyrs from France are more musical than ones from America? Because they have French horns. Sorry, not sorry. You should be sorry. Get out of here. So what's next? How dare you interrupt my conversation with Georgie for that joke? I have some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stuck. You know, Gun, I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Riona dropped the bomb about the fairies, you see. Oh, what about them? Yeah, as it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings, no doubt. Anything that didn't fit the known physical rules of the time was referred to as such. Oh, Does that mean banshees were part of the fairy folk? Probably. Not anymore, though. It's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. But back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. And that includes apparitions. Apparitions? Ghosts? Yes. That face says it all. Apparitions like... ghosts. Ghosts? Ghosts! You're speaking to a ghost right now. I mean, what? I see. What do you mean I see? Oh boy. Eh? Doesn't it sound like a bad joke to you? I mean, I don't understand why they can't have their own category, but no? I'm not sure I follow. But, come on. Ghosts don't exist. Banshees exist? I exist? What's going on? Do they? Because if they do, all I can think about is that damn tree now. Ah, right. The tree. Does that mean it's haunted? I mean, it was literally a person turned into a tree. It could be. Ah. No comment. Would you like coffee or something, you know, calmer? Don't get how you can be so calm about this. I mean, somebody has to be. Don't be scared, Pascal. I protect. Huh? Well, why wouldn't I be? I mean, there have been all sorts of customers here. Some of them are so out of this world, even. There's no aliens here. I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes literally. You're right. I guess you're not the one who's being weird here. Don't say that. Everyone has their own peccadillos. That's a word. That's a word of today. Peccadillos. True that. Don't mind telling me though. May I ask the reason you're so afraid of ghosts? Gosh, no. That's a long story. Tell me, I got time. I feel like this game is much longer than the first one, and I'm okay with that. Not something I've already talked about anyway. It's understandable. All you need to know is my fear was never caused by actual ghosts. Fair. Oh? The threat of ghosts is enough. Suggestion is a very powerful thing. That's all I'm willing to share, for now. He does, if I recall, he does have a bunch of sisters who definitely would have tortured him. Okay, thanks for sharing. The little bit you shared. You know, it's funny. My grandpop was very into this stuff. So was my daughter. They're like opposites, very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you. Just with my time as a cop and all, unknown variables usually mean trouble. I see, that makes sense. They're the kind of people who could see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know that Zen rock garden thing from Japan? They understand the zen-ness of it. I don't, but that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know? It's fair. I think you almost got it. Yeah? But I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. Too bad he passed away before she was born. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. On that note, you've seen my lighter, right? Yes. Not recently. I'm pretty well acquainted with it now, yes. Yeah, it's spent a couple of days in my drawer. My bad. That thing was originally my grandpa's. He bought it sometime after the war ended. It was to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said. In more ways than one. He got honorably discharged due to a severe leg injury he'd never be able to recover from. Oh, that's still sad. Ah. At the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk far. So it was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Right. Now about that street. You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. So sometimes he'd go and hang out with the street vendors in front of his place. There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets from all walks of life. That's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest things. I need more stuff on these shelves. So empty. Ah, see. You see, the street's name just came to my mind last night. Can you take us what it is? Is it the one that we've been talking about the last couple days? You mean Warren Street? Uh-huh. It wasn't called that before, that's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. But I went through his files and it checks out. Does that mean the vendors he was talking about? Bingo. Bingo. And you know what? He bought the lighter there. Of course he did. Wow, what a coincidence. Are you sure it's only a coincidence? Are there any coincidences, really? What do you mean? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidence, gun. That face, though. Everything's lining up too perfectly, if you ask me. Nani? Uh-oh. Think about what's happened so far. It was my team that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case on me. Then my car was hit out of everyone's. Right? Then my luck started tanking. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Hey, black cats are fine. There's tons of weird stuff happening in the past week alone, see? Right? Then one thing led to another, and my team was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me. Then there's the Banshee lady, your patron, with some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market. Information I wouldn't even have remembered on my own. Right? And now we know why I kept on losing my lighter, right? Do we? Did I miss something? How are they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you list them all in order like that, I'm telling you, Gun, that place is calling for me. The case is made for me. But they really picked the wrong guy. I'm just real bad at dealing with spooks. They make me question everything I've ever known, you know? But I've always thought you were pretty good at handling ambiguity. Ambiguity. Nope, can't do it. Officer. Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. No, still can't do it. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. What will they do? Will they hurt us? Did they bring bad luck? Good luck. What's the truth? Who knows? He's going full red string theory. Maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep. Huh? What's that? Oh, nothing. I said nothing. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch. Yeah? I think it was Lucas, actually. Focus was on interesting drinks from around the world. You can find everything from the mundane to the extreme. From local comforts to really special stuff. And I kept thinking one particular drink might interest you. Oh? It is something like a protection drink. It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients. Protection from what, though? From evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll help ease your mind a bit. Ah, gotcha. But Gun, even if the whole situation is haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits, right? I wouldn't know. But I might need your lighter. What for? Well, the drink needs to be lit up. Well, thank you for the follow, Sparks. It's a cute name. Hi. Compared to just using regular flame, I mean. Twitter gang? Aw, did you see me on Twitter? What are you gonna make me anyway? Nah, I trust you. Here. Again, I have taken the lighter into my possession. It exudes an interesting feel. We've said that many times. And now it's in my drawer. Okay, then make me this magical drink you've learned. Okay, magical drink. I think he said coffee, honey, and lemon. Is that right? I think that's right. And then I light it on fire for some reason. Ooh! Okay, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I'm pretty shocked. And then I assume I need to give the lighter back? I mean, probably a good idea. I don't know. He'll probably be sad if I don't. Ah, that's real dope, though. Oh, wow. Okay, we have to look at this drink. Quemada. This spell-laden, alcohol-imbued Galician drink is known to ward off evil spirits. Just look at it. It's literally on fire. Also, alcohol? I don't have alcohol. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. The drink does light up, huh? Yep, this is special. Just for you. So don't tell anybody. Roger that. Here you go. Oof, careful. Dang. This is really something else. You sure it's okay to drink? I have no idea. There's quite a few cocktails, I think, that get lit on fire, if I remember correctly. But I'll take responsibility if anything happens. Ha! Huh? I'm just being silly, aren't I? You've been silly this whole time, my dude. Sorry bothering you with all this stuff. You even made me this crazy drink to make me feel better. That's because you're a good boy and you deserve good things. Don't say that. I'm always happy to help however I can. Thanks. Man. At least with crooks, you can actually deal directly with them, you know? Not the case with apparitions. Not with that attitude. What the heck? Huh? Where did you come from? I got an achievement for him popping out of the universe? Everything can be caught with a little elbow grease. Who's this dude? Like the most normal dude I've ever seen. Not actual elbow grease. I won't make that mistake again. What? Dude? Hello? McQueen? Oh, he knows him. Is that you? Hello, Williams. He does know him. It's been a while. Been a while. It is you. The surprises just keep coming this week. Let me go over there. Yeah, why'd you sit so far away, dude? You know each other? More or less. We were brunch buddies. Oh, brunch buddies. Brunch buddies? Brunch buddies. I feel like I meant to say brunch buddies in that same serious tone. Are we gonna just keep saying brunch buddies? But I don't like to talk about it. I still get nightmares. I feel ya. I wasn't sure if we were gonna make it out alive. We were truly the lucky ones. Oh no, we got in Darkest timeline now. Without a doubt. I'll just take both of your words for it. Good. Because I don't like to talk about it. Fair do. So what brings you here, detective? Surely it's not the coffee. It should be the coffee. Secret police reasons. I have not read the briefing yet. But enough about me. Tell me about your supernatural problems. Yeah? You need to bust a ghost? I mean, no ghosts here. Nope. Oh. Well, busting might be a bit much. I'm just talking to Gunn about getting over my fear of that stuff. And ghosts. Something like that. I'm weak against ghostly looking stuff. It's a good thing he can't actually see me, right, guys? Right. I get freaked out easily. For example, I admit I got a little spooked by what happened on Bourne Street the other day. Ah, I remember that. It was only yesterday. I know very well that unchecked fear leads to prejudice. That's why it's a no-no in my book. It even pains me to admit that out loud. Sometimes the toughest cases to crack is ourselves. Other times it's ghosts. How do you do it, detective? Your cases, man. I'd probably lost all my hair by now if I were you. Try not to think about it all that much. And when I do think about it, I think, who else would do it? Sir, how did you get in here? You did not come through the door. Nobody, that's who. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, once you get over the dead part, they're just like you and me. Look. Remember this one case we were investigating a haunted apartment? This lady, her husband had recently passed away, but wasn't moving on, if you get my drift. He's like, wife, make me a sandwich, and stayed around. Real deadbeat, couldn't take a hint. Wow. Anyway, we had to go in and exercise the place, right? But the husband, he's caught wind and he's retreated into the basement. I won't get into the technicalities of it, but it's harder to get a ghost out of a basement or an attic. It's all about angles, really. I mean, you'd think it would be easier because they're closer to the ground. You just push them right back into the ground. It's fine. I mean, I get it. It used to be his home. All his stuff is still there and it's hard. I get that. Ooh, big dialogue. So I'm slowly going down the stairs to try and coax him out. Bam! Next minute, all this romantic music is playing. The whole place is lit by a spotlight. Basically, basic sensory illusions, classic ghost tricks. And before I know what hit me, I'm sitting at this Potter wheel and he's behind me and... Oh, wait. Wait. Isn't this the plot of that 90s film, Ghost? Oh. Maybe? We had a movie night at work and I dozed off before it started. Okay. Story must have slipped into my subconscious. Riveting. Dude, you okay? Oh my goodness, all the cops are in tonight. I've never seen either one of these guys. Hey, detective. Hey, people I don't know. I don't know you either, dude. Did you get your important errand sorted? I sure did. Dooley, I can see crumbs stuck to your face. Oh. Hey, snacks are important errand. What do you think I did during my break? Snack. That's just the rain. Yes. Crumb rain. It's very bready rain. There's filling all over your top. That's blood from a gunshot wound. It's healed up, though. He missed. You're literally holding the receipt from the donut shop, is he? That's why they pay you the big bucks, detective. Oh. So what'd I miss? We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts. Hey. Ghosts? Yeah, you're afraid of him, right, Dooley? No idea. Never met one. He's a special being, isn't he? We stopped a ghost riot. Ghosts are real. So you don't need to be scared of them. Easy. There you go, I guess. Sorry, that wasn't much help. Nah. What you said, that they're just like us. It's a good thing to be reminded of. Exactly. They used to be alive, just like us. As long as they don't try to eat, / possess, / violently murder you, you should be fine. Very reassuring. Yeah, these guys are... They're definitely hype boys. Just talk to them. Feel the culture, listen to their issues, and spectral wails. Treat them like any other person. See what's on the inside. It should be easy since you can see through them. How you didn't believe in ghosts? It's best not to overthink anything he says. It sounds fair. I certainly don't. Yeah, big brain on this boy. Good thing he's a good being. Look at those big arms. Well, thanks for the advice. I think it'll help. Our pleasure. Now, Dooley, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. I already did. Oh? Turns out we were meant to arrest the person driving that taxi. Instead of taking it all the way to Seattle, yes. Why? The driver was a chupacabra. Ugh. Okay, let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer. Thanks, McQueen. A lot. You too, Officer Dooley. Bye, guy. Good luck with your rat problem or whatever. Good listening skills on this bean. Bye, coffee wizard. Oh, well, I'm screenshotting that because that's amazing. Take care. Da, da, da. What the heck just happened here? That was quite something. Well, what do you know, Gun? Looks like my good luck is back. I'm feeling like $1,000,000 now. I'm very glad you do. Thanks anyway. You really did nothing much. You gonna be okay? Okay, enough to start thinking about what to do next. Commas, they're important, guys. I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, alright? Please keep me updated, officer, and stay safe. Will do. That was something. Alright then. Maybe I'll go check the stock in... Oh, never mind. Oh my goodness, everybody's coming in. Oh, it's Riona! Miss Riona, welcome! Hello. How's the traffic out there? It's a mess. There's construction work taking place on Leonora Avenue. Leonora? Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already. Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today. That's great. I'm happy you're here. So, anything to make for you this evening? I'd like something for my throat. cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey. Oh, very similar to what Lua had, I think. Tea. So lemon and honey? Lemon and honey. Midsummer Night's Dream. Great play. Great play. Cup of warm Midsummer Night's Dream for you, miss. Let's look at that guy. Oh, I got a thing on here, too. Singer Groover part-time. That's her delivery job. But let's look at the tea. Sweet and memorable, like summertime blues. That's what we call it here. How whimsical. Is it good? It's wonderful. Yes. Fist pump. Sweet but well balanced with the lemon, and the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Oh, hello, Baloo. Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went well. Thank you. You're so very welcome. By the way, you just missed Officer Georgie by a few seconds. Yeah, he was just here. Hi. Are you still streaming Darksiders? Is that so? How is he? He's been freaked out. Boy is freaking out. It was okay, a bit quiet. That's fair. Today feels like a very kind of like mellow day and stuff, so I get that. He's been thinking about what we said quite a bit, actually. Oh? He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. Spooky clues. I was streaming Phasmophobia Halloween update. Oh, I saw that. I saw that there was an update. There was a streamer streaming it this morning, but it hadn't been out yet. So, how's the Halloween update? That's why he's hard at work at the moment. Is it extra scary? I see. Bad traffic aside, how are you? You still need to finish Darksiders? I did actually finish Darksiders. Finished it last week. I feel like I didn't remember anything about the ending. I feel like I remember like the first half of the game pretty good, like up to the first 2 Guardians, and then the rest of the game I'm like, ah! I feel your pain. For sure. Where are you at right now in the game? Oh. To be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late. You've had a lot of conversations, my lady. And I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic. Aww. You know, I'm all ears. I'm made of ears. Look at this. That may actually be part of the problem, I'm afraid. Oh. Pardon? Just before the portal thing? Ah. Okay. So you're like really close to finishing it, so. You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years. That's fair. Is that a good or bad thing? It's troubling. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just... I used to believe that I had a settled life objective. But I've been doubting it lately. How come? Well, if I do the side missions as well, then it is still quite a bit left to do. That's fair. I did basically anything that I came across, but I didn't go hunting for every treasure chest. I think I was missing one... I was gonna say one full heart container. I think I was missing one full heart container, and I was probably missing quite a few of the Wrath ones. I don't remember how much the max was for Wrath. But yeah, I think I only missed one full heart container from not collecting, you know, all the pieces. So, but, I mean, it didn't seem like an issue or anything. There was lots of floundering. I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday. Oh, yeah, we haven't talked to Rachel in a while. Oh, any good news? No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some context who may be of assistance. How's this game for so far? I love these games. I've played the first one many times. It's been a while and stuff, but this is my first time playing this one, and the new characters have been great. Riona here, she's a new character for this game. It's definitely longer than the first game as well, so I'm enjoying that because I think this is my third stream of it. And I actually bought like the big bundle for it, the double shot bundle, so I got lots of goodies from it too. This game is wholesome as heck, and I need some wholesome as heck. Funny enough, this stream, it started off really creepy and spooky in the game, so I was like, oh, how thematically appropriate. I just wanted cozy, then it got spooky. To be fair, they're all like mythical beings, so I thought it was appropriate too. Even though they have no direct connection to the audience I'm trying to reach. I see. She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for. It's very thoughtful of her. Oh, nice. You're getting just a bit away from being affiliated? Yeah, I'm pretty close. I just need a little bit more consistent viewers. So, I'm happy to have lurkers. My favorite lurker, Pascal, is probably hiding out here with her emojis. So, it's pretty close. So, what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself? I always count you in. You're the best, Baloo. Especially since you raid me usually, so it's very sweet of you. I know what you meant. One of these times I'll be raiding you if my Scream schedule gets more better? I don't know. But I definitely want to catch you doing stuff. You're very welcome. I very much appreciate it. It's very sweet. In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network to make myself known. Which, I mean, too relatable. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about that. Yes, the social medias. Good luck with it. My stream times are random nowadays. That's fair. That's okay. I get that, because I think this week has been a thing for most people, because I had an appointment on Monday. It got cancelled because the person was sick, so I changed it to Tuesday. Got cancelled again, it was still sick. And then I had another appointment that was for the next Monday, which got moved to yesterday. So I didn't stream yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, this week's on fire. Also, sorry to interrupt you reading the game. No. It's all good. It's all good. Lots of reading. Actually, I should probably drink something while I'm not reading. There's Pascal. I would pet. Yeah, definitely one of my channel things will be drink, you crazy person. I think so, but you could give me a refresher. Just so I don't misunderstand. I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak. Right. She did, however, remind me of an important, humbling fact. What would that be? Well... Oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way, way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know? Sounds like Rachel talking. Emphasis. I'd say that's a decent impression of her. Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Yeah, if you haven't seen the first game, Rachel, who she's talking about, had a sleazy manager that her dad was like real upsetty about, so yeah, lots of bad there. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. It is either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success. This game has a lot of dots in it too. Should be drinking during the dots, but I don't think about it. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. To be fair, Rachel also had a very different career than what Riona was talking about, like how she mentioned. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting. Right, I thought it all sounded familiar. Will you try your suggestion then? I don't know. Is it difficult? No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across. And being rejected by every single one. So sad for this little sweet beginning. But for some reason I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence. See, she says correspondence, but they've totally been texting. I love it. Although, perhaps it was more like a necessity? Something happened? He was stuck? Hurted? Actually, he posted a bit on social media last night. Oh, when he was lost? We did read about that. Oh? I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. And he called me almost immediately. He was loud. All sounds in order. That checks, that checks. He's a loud boy. And extremely drunk? Oh. Okay, well that part. Really? He denied it at first. But it was too obvious not to do this. Oh, you mean like the slurs? I'm not drunk. You're drunk. Told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Kerry Park without realizing he had done so. Well, at least he knew kind of where he was. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night. Oh, he was probably drenched. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 p.m. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of the fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. So yeah, he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transport nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. At midnight? Why not? That checks. After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. Look, I'm the weirdo here. Don't throw me under the bus here. Touche. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. And I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. To be fair, I'm pretty sure we saw a post that he was out with his team partying or drinking or whatever, so it could have been that. Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. Nani? Ah, see, I remember it. It appears he had dinner with his team. Ah, and he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction. I hope that went well. Ooh. I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected, which is probably why he left to wander. Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. Miss. However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. That's good. That's good. Is it though? Oh. Oh, the power. Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had jumped through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Yeah, she was part of like an idol group too, though, so it's a little different, but oof. Likewise, Mr. Lucas has to work hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How can they still be so positive? What do you mean? I just cannot picture myself convincing the others to give me a chance like that. She's a very lone ranger kind of thing. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself? But if I truly believed that, with the number of rejections I've received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right, that's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. Okay, well, that's fair. I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at the moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel and Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? Perhaps because they don't see it as the be-all and end-all. What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. Oh, I made her sad, I'm sorry. But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance, or assistance even. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles. Or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? More or less? Sort of? I see. Still. Oh, good, that does. Miss Riona. Ah, yes? Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. You're fine, I promise. My one conflict with this game is that they take one sip of their drink and then they never touch it again. They're just like, oh, it's delicious, and then they're like, never drink it again. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? Yeah, I picked him up and drove him home. Aw, look at her, sweet bean, sweet bean. Whoa, I thought you were located in Bellevue. I am. But I still hadn't finished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly near the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him. Such a good friend. I see. How was his singing, in your opinion? It wasn't too bad? Question mark. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. That boy. Welp. His hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. It was raining pretty hard, I'm surprised. Good hoodie, though. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers as his fur got rather wet. That's fair. He fuzzy boy. Ah. Hope he didn't get sick then. That's a good question. She doesn't know. This is really cute. Blushy. Why you blushy? I should go now. Alright. Will you be okay? I have a lot to think about. Everybody leaves here with a lot to think about. I'm sorry. It's a heavy, heavy time. Thank you for being patient with my concerns. No problem at all. Anytime. Okay, bye. Have a good evening then. Come back again soon. Bye, baby. Oh. Well, that was an abrupt ending to that day. Bissap, sweetened with sugar, is known as Senegal's national drink. Fruits and spices are added to taste. I think I made that one. I don't remember. Ugh. Still raining. Better than snow, though, guys. Oh no, alien sightings increase. Is this an invasion? This a chilling game? Yeah, is the chillest. Relaxing, I mean? Yes, absolutely. This is what I needed. This week's been, like, on fire. Like dumpster fire. At least it's pretty? Researchers respond over alleged algae invasion. It's not alleged. You guys literally In one of the newspapers beforehand, they released this algae to stop this lionfish of invasive species, and now I think it's taking over. This is the problem when you try to combat nature. Dwarfura Tech teams up with Golmix Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. I don't like that. I like when the daisies break through the concrete. Or the dandelions. I mean daisies too, but... Nobody's being abducted. There's no abductions. Oh, a Timmy! What's that? Where'd that come from? Oh, Bailey's! Hey, I'm not looking at you right now. Hold on. Anything new in here? No. But this picture of Lucas, look how cute it is. That's adorable. Anybody else updated their pictures? Just Lucas? Just Lucas. I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted. Aqua... normal schedule. This is me on social media, just... You want to know where I got all my awesome sunglasses? Check out my good sponsor here. Blah, blah, blah. Been working with them for eons and always love their stuff, but y'all know that already. I mean, that's a cute picture, too. Like that. Alright. Hello, Bailey. I still... That's... Knock, knock. Anyone there? Nope. Oh. Mr. Bailey's, hi. I was looking at the bear. Where'd the bear come from? Sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you, though? Sorry, how are you tonight? I could read. I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. I was. There's a bear over there. Penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. And we don't have pennies anymore. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. Elf guy? Yeah. So Bailey's here is an elf. His fiance, Lua, he's from the first game. So, Lua, she might show up today, actually. They usually meet here. He is a graphic designer, freelance kind of dude. Good boy, good boy. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. I mean, I was thinking about the bear over there. Where'd that bear come from? It was not there yesterday. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Oh, deep. I'm in deep thought. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. Hive mind. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. That's fair. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Oh my goodness, we're having an existential crisis, guys. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Yeah, you were having a thing. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? Yeah, did she come talk to you? She was here the other day. A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. Yeah, a little bit. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Whew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. Yes, to elaborate a tiny bit, Bailey's and Lua were having a lot of relationship issues in the past because of their families not agreeing with them being together. Bailey's is a elf. His family are highborn, blah blah blah, a bunch of dicks. And they did not like that he was dating Lua, who's a succubus. So he cut his family off and stuff, so they're definitely in this for the long haul. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. See, have you made any progress on that front? Do you want the short version or the long version? Long version, please. I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Yes, you definitely need a hot beverage with me. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything, really. Dang it, boy. That's not helpful. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea, then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. Have I done milk and honey with either one of those? Dreaming Blue. I have done that one. And milk and honey. Sweetheart. Let's do the sweetheart, because he's thinking of Lua. Sweet milk and honey. I can read. And it's super cute. Look at it. No latte art. I suck at latte art. You're not here for latte art. You're here for feels and chill. There you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Gun. This is so nice. And it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yeah, what about that? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. Yeah, that was the other problem, because his family are elves, right? So they live a super long time, where a succubus has a more, I guess, normal, quote-unquote, lifeline. That they were going to cut him off so that he wouldn't live as long either. So it's just like, whatever. He wanted to be with her. And we don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bailey's. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. I think he has a sister. It'd be nice to play something together soon. Yeah! You can totally message me about it, Baloo. You could throw some suggestions of games at me. I'm not sure what we would have in common for games, but I have no problem checking. I have quite the Steam list. Someone who passed away, I'm guessing. Exactly. Spot on again. You're easy? Oh, don't tell the internet that. I'm just kidding. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I'm sure they did. I still remember my bones, how they made me feel. Fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yeah, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents. I'm very used to people arguing all the time. Sad. Sad times. No matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spend almost all my evenings curled up into a ball in my room. Okay, game, you're getting too relatable now. Trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. Yeah. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea. With milk and honey in it. Oh, wholesome. It's nice to have, like, support like that, you know? Drinking this now with you feels a lot like family again. Aww. So wholesome. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them, until she got sick. Oh, sad. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. I see that's part of elven disinformation. So much of that. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big bad diseases like everyone else. You have now have a lovely stream. Take care and hopefully see you very, very soon. Heck yeah, Baloo. Yeah, definitely send me a message though. You can suggest some games that you'd like to collab. We'll definitely set something up in November here, because maybe then our schedules will be a little more cohesive. But take it easy. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's an assumption in Elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. Sad times. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Ugh, to think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, God. Here you are, letting me blab on again. It's more than fine, but... do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are... well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? Oh, snap. I definitely think that's part of it. In fact... Lua? Speaking of Lua? No, that's Silver. Oh my goodness. And Amanda! Good evening. Hi, Gun. And hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. You know what? I don't know if they met in the first one, even when he was Neil. It's a good question. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? Her forever date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé. Truly? Fiancé is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013p probability. What does the P stand for? Is that percent? Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, what? Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How do you acquire that new title? It's new to me. Silver, please. Yes, take those notes, Biscal. Cafe Offspring. Born of the cafe. Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You're about to order, Amanda? We were. And what we wish for is a memorable partying experience. Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you completed your research on Earth. Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. Time to get creative, then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past. Oh, crap. I know she's had the butterfly pea, so I don't think she's had the hibiscus. Because I think we did like a galaxy drink or something for her. She's had coffee and tea, I think. She probably hasn't had chocolate, but I like hibiscus. She hasn't had milk. She's had honey. And ginger. Cinnamon? Have I done this one before? I don't know. Oh, it's so cute. I don't think I've done this one before. Let's try it. Oh, nope, it's definitely new. Pink Spice. A smooth but spicy draught, warm and refreshing at the same time. Amazing. Who's booping me? Oh, Bailey's. Favorite things, punk. Been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. I'm sorry, what? Maybe he means Smashing Pumpkins. What I'm doing with my escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo expedition. Yay, I want to see more of his art. That'd be great. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. Every time, finger in the drink. It does. It is at least 56.941% different from anything else we have experienced. Is that good? I think it's good. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846 new experience since arriving on Earth. That's a lot. I would not keep track. That's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one is the 99th percentile of significance. That's good. Is that good or bad? That seems good. She means it's very significant, right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place and we will miss it. Oh, that's... Don't mind me, getting a bit emotional here. Always. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble? Ooh. That one was quite close, actually. You look real scared there, Silver. You scared me. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. But that's where your help really came in handy, Gun. My help? Yes, that card you got off the agent. I definitely did not steal it. We asked for help from an associate to run it through the mind you call computer. Once the contents of that card had been unveiled, we analyzed the language of its communication, which is quite an interesting mix, if we may say so. It is roughly 60.0923% syntax and 39.9077% mathematics. We then led a polynomial time attack on its encryption, expressing the ciphertext as... The point is... I was like, where are we going with this? Amanda managed to get into the fire system. She obfuscated all mentions of any of us or saved beyond recognition. And some totally legitimate orders came in. To send the agent to Europe on an urgent mission. Totally legitimate, quote unquote. Which should last more than long enough for him to forget all about us. Ooh, that sounds incredible. It does sound thrilling. It was a very simple matter of applying hive knowledge. Be that as it may, that's great work, Amanda. We are pleased. She looks pleased. I love the little squeak. Amanda's amazing. But let's not forget who got the card in the first place. Yeah, who was that? It's just got left here, I think. You really helped us there, Gun. Thank you. Very glad to hear that, and very relieved. Ooh, I got an achievement for completing Amanda's good story arc. That's great. Those are good achievements. Well, this game has too many evil achievements. I'm never getting them. So sad. Yes, we have thought... Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. That's fair. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. Oh. You've really gotten a hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. Don't call me Offspring. That's so weird. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting a, you call it, academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns, deep-level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Artists, you know? Artists. Amanda always was the brains in the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? You're leaving. Does that mean Silver's got a girlfriend? Yes. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was. I think? What? I think I may have found it. You have to bring her here. I want to see her. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. Wholesome. We're in wholesome territory. That's so great, but I'm curious, doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying. At least to some extent. Yeah, what Amanda said is a part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth. Yeah, he was very much like Amanda, honestly. And I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared. Which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. Oh my goodness, Bailey's is so relatable to you. Yeah, I see you getting the connections. They're connecting. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Oh, he brain is working. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered, too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who remind me of that. Wholesome, wholesome, wholesome. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, guys, but... Gun, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony. Which will take place 3 days hence? What? Wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details, and our own insecurities, to be honest. It was like the whole last game. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Bailey's. Wholesome. Aw, come on, Good. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as to this place. Are you gonna have your wedding in my cafe? Because that's fine. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. Get a special invitation card for a certain someone. Yes. Well, Hyde and Gal's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. What? No, they're definitely not together. Would you give it to them when you see them? Heck yeah. It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Yes, please. Yes, please. Bring all the people. Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant. And 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. It's because she's leaving. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Bailey's. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are we going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. It sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. Amazing. And maybe even a bit further if we got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Cute. Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times. we still find it very hard to comprehend. You basically were a tourist here since you got here. It's fine. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling. Which is in essence circular reasoning. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I say that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things. To enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.99% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Gun, that I always have a place to return to where I'll feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. So wholesome. I'm very happy to hear that. I love this game. Let's go. Guys, stop staring at me. It's creepy. Too much staring. I think I should order a drink. Yeah, you've been sitting here the whole time. Of course. What can I make you? I'd like to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Ginger? Everything ginger, guys. Yes, that's exactly right. Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ooh. Yay. Hot chocolate, sweet, so honey, and ginger, because everything has ginger. Let's go. $299.792.458. Somebody make a note of that. That must be a thing. For a light speed traveler. Well, now I have to look at it. Chocolate. Fast to make, fast to drink, and the best start to light your guided adventures. Cute. Oh, we like this name. It is evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes. Is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures? The speed of light? Oh, wow. Well, maybe that's what it was. Way to target your audience, Gun. Thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. It's exactly what I wanted. Cute. Got that spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. Oh. How does the taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. Dodge. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet, we are pleased. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. Bitch! I'd like that. Thank you, Gun. Wow! Wow, careful though, you don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. That literally scared me. Ah, you're right. I'm just so excited I can barely sit still. Sure, you shook my whole cafe. Ugh. I can't imagine. A first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. I would love to do that. I really want to take a train and, like, just go across Canada. Like, I've seen a lot of Canada, driving and whatnot, but I would love to not have to drive. And just stop in some great places. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. So boring. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual. But this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. Amazing. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Yes, that was her thing. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.999%. Wow, hold on. Amanda, you've met Pearl and you talked about movies? Now she's joined you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? Are you, like, third wheeling? We watched orc westerns all together last night. Amazing. I love this. Pearl likes them a lot as well. Oh my goodness, are you sure they're not dating? You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. Ah, she has variety tastes then. I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they get along. It's nice when your partner gets along with your family. It's handy. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I have told her about that on our first date. The icebreaker, I'm an alien. Wow, that's very brave. Very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met. Yeah. And are starting to like. It takes guts. You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars. I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. So I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is, that I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. Precious bean. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. Aw, look at these precious beans. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. Aww. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is, For yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about. Consider who they are and the way they're acting. And it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. Of course she is. Hi. Oh my goodness, somebody took a second drink. That's not gonna happen. You two are a really sweet family. And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Baileys. True, chosen families can also rock. Yeah, don't let anybody tell you that you can't choose your family. 100% can. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you were born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end. So it is. So don't stare at me, guys. It's weird. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must go pack. First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack, while she analyzes the earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely, this is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. You silly beans. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. Hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Bring your girlfriend in. Or partner, or whatever you want to call her. Good night, you two, then. Finger guns. Hasta la vista, strangers. Huh? Orc westerns. Bye to you too. Oh, please. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Gun. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? Let's go. I was really hoping we'd do this. It's not a very large space, but perhaps, whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Heck yeah. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. So cute. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. So, Blue is going to be over the moon when I tell her, hell yeah. Hell yeah. In fact, I'm going to go tell her now. It's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, Gun. You're like a guardian angel for us. Or a ghost. Definitely ghost. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. Bye, Baileys. More like a guardian hive mind. I mean, what? Good night, Mr. Baileys. I was really hoping we would be like, come, have your party here. It'd be great. Tejada, Yahe Rosella? Yeah, I made that. Perfect. That was the perfect way to end the stream right now. With all that wholesomeness. Let's read the news here and then we'll get into the day so I can save. ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Too real. Get out of here with news. Nekomimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip. Suspected DUI. Driving under the influence of catnip, eh? UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters, a very determined hot air balloon. I think balloon is spelled wrong there. I'm pretty sure balloon has 2 L's. We'll make note. That sounds like Aqua. Aqua, my darling, but we will talk to you next time. Because I think I'm going to call it here for now. We are... Check my phone here for the little updates. Nothing in here. It's just so cute though. I've been waiting for her to come back. I hope Myrtle will be back too. Told my wife that she needs to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. Wow. Wow. His jokes though. Alright. But we're gonna call it there for today, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you for the follows and the raid from Baloo. That was great. And I will be back again tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm probably going to play Final Fantasy 14 for a little while because All Saints Week comes out tomorrow, and I wanna do that with you guys. So we'll do that for a little while, and then it shouldn't take me that long, anyways. So, and then we'll probably do more coffee talk because I think we're almost done. Maybe I have to look. I think we have enough to do one more stream of it. For sure. Alright. But thank you so much, guys. It's been great. The game's been great, and you've all been great. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye! Love you too, Pascal.